everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I filmed a little bit of footage in my backyard on my telephone, my cell phone. So I'm gonna try to somehow merge both these videos together. If that doesn't work, then I'll just post the other one and then I'll post this one. So we'll just kind of go with the flow. So I want to talk about the magical uses of charcoal, and also I was going to make some black salt with it. So this charcoal, like I mentioned in my other video, I got or made from when I had my full moon ceremony, and I had a bonfire in the back in my little fire pit, and so I like to save that charcoal. It's straight from wood. It's not store-bought or processed in that kind of it's like made old school. So what we used to do with charcoal and how we would use it is you could get a little piece of it, and we would use it for protection. So we would either, like on our foreheads, we would make the sign of the equal arm cross above windows, above doorways. We would use it in that aspect. And then I also use it for making black salt. Now charcoal is excellent for banishing work, protection work, and even for healing. Even on a mundane level, they use charcoal if you, for instance, not you, but like, let's say somebody overdoses on pills or something, and they take a bottle of pills, they're trying to commit suicide, they overdose. They will use a liquid charcoal drink, and they will administer it to that person. Even if they're passed out, it goes in through the nose, down into the stomach, and what it does is it neutralizes the toxins within the body, and it literally makes the person poop themselves, and they slap on an adult diaper and all that kind of fun stuff. So it will neutralize toxins like that in the body. So they do use that for people that do overdose on pills, and they use a liquid form. So yeah, it's quite the remarkable thing. So it's good for the health in that aspect. Now, some people use this to brush their teeth. There's all these charcoal facial masks that are out there. I don't use it in that aspect. I use it primarily for protection, banishing work, other types of work, like if I want to draw symbols or something, and I'll use charcoal as well. So depending on the ritual and what I'm doing. But so that's how I got my charcoal. However you choose to get yours is up to you. We don't all have the luxury of having backyards and being able to have fire pits and things like that. I lived in an apartment, so I understand what that's like. So the other options would be either you can get charcoal pencils that are just like pure charcoal. You can get the charcoal discs that they use for incense burning, and maybe use your thame to scrape that in. But this is what I'm going to use, is this. So now we're going to make the black salt. So I've got salt here. Now you can use, you can use sea salt, kosher salt, table salt. You use what you can get. I would not recommend using Himalayan salt because it's pink, but that's up to you. I need salt, I need charcoal, and some black peppercorns. So I literally am just going to grind up some black peppercorns into the salt mixture. And then I'm going to take some charcoal and drop it in there, just like that. This is like the easiest thing to do and to make. So I've got it in my mortar and pestle, and you literally just start grinding it up. And it can take a while. Now some people will add ashes. That's up to you. I really don't add a lot of ashes. I could if I wanted to, but I prefer just using the charcoal and the salt. I think some people would add the ashes. It could be from maybe certain types of incense they were burning. It would probably help turn the salt into a nice dark color, but I find this works very well. And you're shaking to beat hell because I've got you perched on top a bunch of DVDs and on top of my jewelry box. I bought a tripod for about $16, $17 and it is complete rubbish. So some of these you gotta really just get in there and squish the fart right out of them. I'll show you what it's starting to look like. So it's getting pretty dark. Kind of looks like a really dark gray at this point. And that's okay. You just need to grind up more and more charcoal. Some people, they can grind up the charcoal first and then add salt and then the pepper. So how do you use black salt? Well, you can sprinkle it around your property and sprinkle it around your home by like windows, doors, entranceways. Excellent for protection, excellent for banishing, exorcisms, anything where you want something with a bit of a kick. Sending negativity back to somebody that sent it to you. Oh, I'm getting it all over the place. I used to have a really nice big mortar and pestle years and years and years ago. But it was so bloody heavy. The darn thing was about 20 pounds. And so I sold it actually at a garage sale. So yeah, it only takes a few minutes. It doesn't take very long. I kind of grind it, pound on it, grind it some more. Charcoal everywhere here. So there is my black salt. It's not sure if you can see that. And it will leave your fingers black and dirty because of the charcoal. But it's highly effective. Nose is itchy. Just wondering if I got black smudges on my face. So here it is. There's my first batch. I'm going to continue to make some more. It's got some bigger chunks of charcoal in it like that. I'm not too worried about that. That's fine. still can be sprinkled, but yeah, it's turned color, so it's turned to black pretty much. You can still smell the pepper. So that's how I make my charcoal. My black salt. And yeah, excellent for banishing, for protection, exorcisms, all that kind of fun stuff. I'm just gonna keep on making some more. It's always handy to have some charcoal on hand. Like, I saved some. I still have another batch of it somewhere. And here I am just pounding it up first, and then I'll add some more salt, and then I'll add some pepper. So yeah, it's some of the easiest, not some of the easiest, it is the easiest thing you can make, really. And if, like I said, if you don't have access to authentic, real, unprocessed charcoal, use what you got. You know, if that means using a self-igniting charcoal disc, so be it. You can break it apart and then smash it with your mortar and pestle. It's up to you. Use what you got. I get it. Like, we don't all have the luxury of being able to collect real charcoal. But if you do, or if you happen to, like, I don't know, go to a park and they've got like fire pits or barbecue areas or stuff like that, go scout out some charcoal. You know, you can go gather some too. There's different options out there. I really need to kind of like rig up a thing where I can put the camera down and you can just see my hands working. So there is the ground up charcoal. I broke the salt box thingamajig. Wow, isn't that something? Gonna add about a handful of salt. Because I can, and I will, and I did. And there ain't nobody gonna stop me. Add some black peppercorn. I love pepper, but nothing goes up the nose. Yeah. And you stir it up really good and you grind it all together. And you got yourself some beautiful, gorgeous black salt. Now, some people, you know, traditionally they would scrape the, you know, their cauldrons and that kind of thing. I've got a cauldron. It's very old. It's, oh gosh, I don't know how old it would be now. Probably close to like 120 years old. And there's no way in hell, I just about swore, there's no way in hell I am scraping anything off that cauldron. That is my baby, my pride and joy, and I ain't scraping her for nothing and nobody. So this is how I make mine. Some people add like oils and, you know, other ingredients, and if you want to do that, go for it. I'm just keeping mine simple. It does the job just as good. So here's my second batch of black sand. It's beautiful. I am actually going to give whoever wins the Lunaside giveaway thing, I'm going to give them a batch of black sand. I just made it, so there you go. So I'm just going to charge it right now. So yes, it's super easy to make, and it's excellent, like I said, for protection, for banishing work. Exorcisms, repelling, getting rid of things, unbinding, uncrossing, spell work, things like that, of that nature. It's beautiful, wonderful stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. So there you go. Quick and easy. I rambled on. You saw me make 2 batches of it. I have to charge the other batch yet, and I need to finish making a whole whack load of this stuff. So that's it for now. See ya later. Bye.